How's it going, everybody? My name is Armando, better known as Sold by Mondo. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the home buyer's roadmap on how you guys can buy a house in California. So today's agenda is going to be the start and end to a successful purchase. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself and home buying process within 10 steps. So a little bit about me. My name is Armando Day. Like how I mentioned before, I'm a realtor with eXp Realty. I've been practicing real estate for about 5+ years now. I specialize in buying and selling in the residential properties in Solano County and Sacramento County. I do travel to the Bay Area as well, but predominantly Solano County and Sacramento County are the main two counties that I like to service my clients at. So from listening to living, I have a great team behind me that helps my buyers every step of the way. So who's on my team actually is I have around 20 people plus that are on our team. People that's been selling real estate for about 10+ years, 15+years, 20+years, and 5+ years as myself. Um, so you have well experienced realtors behind me that I can ask questions for if I need be. I have a great loan team behind me as well who service my clients really well and give out great rates. And I also have my title company as well that facilitates the whole transaction for us. So here's a little bit of testimonials from my clients. I was only able to fit 3. So if my clients are watching this, this is not, I'm trying to pick, certain clients. I was only able to pick up 3 that and fit them in the actual boxes. So just a little bit about my clients so far. Annabelle Cervantes, I was able to help out her family. They were actually a first-time homebuyer client of mine. They went through the first-time homebuyer program. Their down payment was covered, and their only thing they had to come out with was their fees, which was their closing cost fees. So I believe it was only roughly 25 to 5 grand that they came out of pocket with. I don't recall it right now because I don't have their file with me right now, but really, really happy clients, and they were really excited to buy their first home in California. Kobe and Marine, they were fabulous clients of mine as well. They went through the same program as Annabelle Cervantes' family, and they had a similar loan, which was no money out of pocket, and they only came out of pocket. I believe it was around like $4,500, I believe, give or take, and that was just for the closing cost fees. So they were really excited. They didn't really know about the program until their friend had told them about it, and they were really ecstatic on buying their first property. Tosh Norwood, they actually went through a different program. They actually went through the FHA 3.5% down program. So she actually had the funds available. She could have taken advantage of the first home buyer program as well, but she wanted to put some equity into her property. So she ended up putting 3.5% down. And then, of course, she had the closing cost fees as well. So she was really ecstatic on buying her first property. She asked me a million questions, because she was very nervous on buying her property. But, I ensured her that, she's in good hands, and, they were able to finally close out on the property. So without further ado, let's get started with the home buying process within 10 steps. So number one is that you guys definitely want to paint your vision. So what does that mean? Painting your vision means that what do you guys are looking what are you guys looking for in a property? Are you guys looking for a condo, a multi-family, a single family? How many bedrooms, bathrooms? Do I need a 2-story? Do I need a 1-story? It's kind of similar like buying a car, right? It's kind of like, hey, I want to buy a car. So I'm going online. Let's say I'm going to eBay or like Honda.com, and I'm filtering out certain things as such as, I want a car under 20,000 miles, has to be a 2019 and newer, black car, leather seats, similar as buying a house, filter out exactly what you guys need, and that'll determine what you guys want, and that'll make you guys happy as far as getting the exact house that you guys want. So let's get realistic here, right? So deciding on how much you'll spend on your new home. So a lot of first-time home buyers, they get kind of nervous with seeing prices, which is understandable. However, don't look at prices. What you guys want to look at as far as what you guys can afford monthly. By determining what you guys can afford the monthly will determine your actual price point as far as the actual, like, 500,000 or like $600,000 home. Because determining you guys' price point will determine you guys' loan amount, and it'll basically determine what you guys can afford to enjoy a comfortable living. A lot of people, they want to have a big house, but they can't afford it. The last thing that I would want to do is sell you guys a house and you guys can't afford it, and now you guys are going into pre-foreclosure and foreclosure, God forbid, right? So determine what you guys can afford monthly. That will ultimately determine where you guys will be at. And don't forget to include other expenses such as your taxes, appraisal, inspections, and professional fees. So your appraisal and inspections are a one-time fee. Your taxes are ongoing. But what I like to use for my clients is called PITI, which means your principal, the insurance, the taxes, and insurance. So that's all bundled into one. A lot of clients always ask me like, hey, do I pay for my home insurance separately? Do I pay for my taxes separately? No, banks want you guys to have it bundled into one, so there's no issues with missing your taxes payments or missing your home insurance payments. Number three is that you guys want to seek a professional such as myself. You definitely want to call the right real estate agent. There's a lot of real estate agents that think this business is like a quick cash grab, and I could just sell you a house and I can make money. But when they still come to realize that listening to clients and understanding their needs is how we get paid, of course, but it's how you guys can get a right agent for you guys. So I myself, I'm an introvert at heart, so I generally don't like to speak, as much unless I need to be. But that's kind of one of my strong points, is because I like to listen to my clients a lot and understand their needs. So I'm extroverted when I need to be, but I always like to understand what my clients' needs and wants, and to understand that this is their purchase and not mine, and I go up to bat for my clients. Number four is that no funds, no fun. So what does that mean, Armando? What that means is that you guys definitely want to get pre-approved before you guys actually start your home journey. Speak to one of my loan teams that can get you guys a great loan amount, or it can get you guys into a great program. It's always good to just have funding, so that way you guys can actually buy a property and you guys can actually know what you guys can approve for. A lot of people just want to, look at houses and then want to get pre-approved, and sometimes they'd be looking at houses at 500,000, and then once they do get pre-approved, let's say they're pre-approved at 350, so now they get kind of discouraged because at 500,000 they were looking at great houses at 350. It's not that many houses out there around 350, so definitely want to get pre-approved before you guys start your guys' home journey. Definitely want to review your actual credit score as well, which is your FICO score. That'll determine what program that you guys can get into, and determine if you guys need to put some money down or don't need to put money down. So definitely want to check your guys' credit score. Getting financing may take some time. So how that works is that pre-approval is different from actually getting financing. So actually getting your final approval letter. So you guys definitely want to turn in all of your documents ahead of time, which is your W-2s, 2 years of that, 2 years of your tax returns, and your last month's bank statement. So recording of this video, it is September. So you guys want to turn in your August bank statement. And also ask your lender, or if you're working with me, ask my loan team, or ask if you're working with somebody else, ask your loan team that is there any other documents that I need to turn in, right? So think of the pre-approval process like a 10-point checklist. 2 years of your tax returns is one thing, 2 years of your W-2s is the second thing, and your last month's bank statement is the third thing. But there's still seven checkpoints that you guys need. So ask the lender, hey, is there any other things that I need to turn in, so then that way I can fast forward my loan timeline. Number five is that once you guys are pre-approved, we can actually start to search for some homes in your guys' actual price range. So how I like to work is that I like to use my website, which is soldbymono.com, but a lot of people like to use Zillow because it's user-friendly, which I don't mind. Just send me the link of the property that you guys want to look at. I'll take a look at it, call the agent for you guys, and to schedule a tour for you guys. Number five is that you guys are safe with me. So feel free to ask me as many questions as you guys need. I know when you're buying, your first house, it could be really nerve wracking and it could be, just hectic for you guys, right? So ask me as many questions as you guys need. I'm all ears. I can ask and answer as many questions as you guys need to. The more questions that you guys ask, the better you understand the best choices for your goals. So, like I said, I'm all ears, and don't ever hesitate to ask me a question. Number six is that once you guys like a house, we'll make an offer on the property. So if you're 100% sure about getting the house, name your asking price. So when you're working with an experienced realtor such as myself, what I like to do for my clients is I call on the agent and ask them as far as this seller, what do they need in a price? Um, what are their needs? What is their time frame? Right. So that way we're not going back and forth and we're not counting offers. If we can match what they're asking and it works for you guys and it works for them, we can so we can ratify the contract and can get you guys offer accepted. Number seven is that once we get the offer accepted, we'll get the offer back and we'll review the sign. We'll review and sign the seller's contract. Um, you guys will get an email from me and from my team, and we'll review the contract just to make sure that all of our I's are dotted and all of our T's are crossed. And we'll be reviewing the price point, the timelines, your earnest money deposit, and the actual closing date. And if that all works out for you guys, we'll sign, and my team will send it back to the agent, and we'll get the offer in. Nowadays, everything is electronic, so we work through DocuSign. So you guys can sign through your phone or through your MacBook or your Dell or your laptop, whatever that you guys need, as long as you guys have an email. If you guys are old school, we could definitely print out some documents for you guys and you guys can sign manually. It is a little tedious, so it may take some time, but we do have options for you guys as well. Um, Getting your home insured. So a lot of people they're always asking like, do I need a home insurance policy? Yes, it's kind of like buying a car, right? When you're financing a car, you guys definitely need full coverage because the bank wants to protect their investment. So it's the same thing when buying a house. Bank wants to ensure that their investment is protected at all times. So the home insurance protects, theft loss, personal liability, and exterior and interior damage. So, God forbid, if you're parked on a corner lot and a car crashes into your house, of course you have home insurance, so the home insurance will take care of it, and that'll be that. And like I mentioned before, a solid insurance policy protects you and your family from your home insurance. Like I said before, so it protects you and your family, and if there's any damages, your home insurance will take care of that. And last but not least, once we go through the inspection time frames, once that's complete, the appraisal is complete, the loan is fully funded, we'll close out on your guys' house and we'll welcome you guys into your new California home. Definitely want to have some living arrangements temporarily. So sometimes, depending on the closing date, definitely want to consult with like a family member or like a friend or somebody that you can say, hey, I need to basically, if need be, can I move into your property with, let's say, 5 days or 3 days, just until my house is closed, and then I can move out. So definitely want to consult with that. But so here is my contact information. You guys can call, email, DM me, or message me. I'm all ears, so you guys can get in touch with me on the right side, or if you guys want to scan my QR code, everything on the right side will pop up. But if you're old school and like to manually submit it, you guys can. I would love to help you guys out any kind of way. I have a 5-star Google rating, so you guys can actually Google me and know that it is a 5 star. Type in Armando Day / sold by Armando, and I look forward to hear from anybody who would like to buy a house or to sell their house. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you.